Alright, hi guys, it's Will, just in time. Hey, today I want to talk to you guys about a couple of different things. Yeah, just thought that we'd kind of get together and touch base on a few things and talk about this and that. So, stay tuned. We'll be back in just a minute and we'll talk about the things I have on my mind. Till then, you guys hold on. Hey guys, I'm back already. Can you believe that? Yeah, I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things I have planned, and then we'll get on with my subject. I'll talk to you about coming up here on Monday. I have my live streams, and you guys know I do that one mainly because it's a prepping, bushcrafting, homesteading type of deal, and I try to keep everybody informed. And we do usually do panels and stuff. Well, I have decided to do a roundtable on this Monday, and that date's going to be the 22nd, Monday the 22nd. And what we're going to talk about is it's going to be a scenario roundtable. I have invited several of the what I deem anyway to be some of the best people in the prepping community to be included in the discussion. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a scenario of, say, a major event happens, and everybody decides to get to the meetup location, and we all get there, and we have our families or whatever with us, and have our bug out vehicles all put together, and we meet up, and we find out that the location that we had picked has been taken over by someone else. Another group has already been there and they had to allocate our bug out location. So we get together and we decide as a group because when you're bugging out, you got your group with you, everyone has to decide the same, right? So we decided as a group to go ahead and just head out and go down the road to the second bug out location that we had picked out. So the second bug out location is going to be a couple of 100 miles away. So on the way along the way, we have to decide how we're going to take care of the caravan because it'll be a caravan. It'll probably be a minimum of probably 8 to 10 vehicles. And so I deem that a caravan. So what we'll do is we will figure out how we're going to overtake this destination we're going to. And we're going to have to stop along the way and fuel up probably. We'll probably have to figure out how we're going to take care of some of the things that we'll need when we get there. Because we had already decided that when we got to the original bug out location, most of the things that we needed would be there. So now we're going to have to come up with all those items again along the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to discuss that. We're going to discuss how we're going to get there. We're going to talk about the security we're going to have to get there. We're going to talk about the things that we need to pick up along the way to make sure that when we get to the location, that by chance, if they're still taking over, we can start somewhere else locally there. So it's going to be as if it's a major event. So I think it'll be a very good discussion. I'm hoping that we can integrate the discussion into the side chat. We get the side chat motivating along with us, maybe between the people on the roundtable discussion and the side chat. Anyone that wanders in between, they can kind of pipe in and decide along the way that we're making our trip how we're going to get what we need to be there. So I think it's going to be a very good roundtable. I think that it will make everyone think in a positive manner. Hopefully get them to work together as a group. so that in a real situation, you're going to have to work together as a group. So I'm hoping that's what it starts out being, that we can just kind of exchange ideas and put some feedback from the side chat in with the people from the discussion group and start trying to simulate a caravan moving from point A to point B. So I think that will be quite interesting and challenging at the same time. It's okay to agree to disagree. It's nothing to feel bad about. I mean, everyone has a different idea on how you're going to take up the task, so to speak. So, like I said, I have several invitations out. It's going to be a round table. If you'll probably be able to look in the background here, it'll already have been there, but the background will tell it all. It's telling you about a round table situation. And so, so I really think that you guys are going to like what you see. And hold on a second, I'll be right back. We'll get to the rest. All right, I want to talk to you guys about something else too. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is, I'm pretty much I'm into prepping and preparedness and survivalism and all that stuff. I believe in all that stuff, but some of the stuff going on around our community getting me down. Fear mongering is really not anything but trying to get people some views. Maybe some of you guys like that, but it basically comes down to what's realistic. I mean, sure, we could have a major event like what I'm talking about for the roundtable, but that's real time. I mean, it could really happen. Could be an EMP, or it could even be somebody uh, like Iran attacking us or whatever. But as far as zombie apocalypse and all that good stuff, The Walking Dead, and that is not part of what I do for my preparedness. So I just wanted to pipe in and kind of say something about that. Is we've got a lot of that going on right now. A lot of people are using the stuff that's going on in Venezuela and stuff like that to their advantage. Start doing the fear mongering. That's what I call it anyway. I don't know what you guys want to call it, but I call it fear mongering. And our country has enough problems right now. We really don't need fear mongering on top of that. That's not really doable. Let's talk about how we're going to get through what happens if Iran actually gets a wild hair up their butt or something. Be ready to be really prepared. Make sure that we are prepping our beans and our rice and our water and our food stuffs and everything. Let's do what we're actually been doing well, I've been doing it for years. I know some of you guys have as well, and some of you guys are just now starting out. So I really would like to see everybody just kind of get together and decide that, hey, zombie apocalypse is never going to happen. There's not going to ever be a Walking Dead. The Area 51 storm and all that stuff. Well, we could talk about that stuff all day long and let our minds wander, but let's talk about more realistic stuff. Let's talk about how we're going to get through an actual real time event. It could be coming sooner than we want it to. I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm sure most of you are hoping it doesn't either. We have problems that we have to deal with on our everyday day to day schedule, uh, like Steve out there on the West Coast, or Bullfrog 79, they're all out there on the West Coast dealing with earthquakes and stuff, and even the people into uh, Las Vegas area and stuff, they still have to deal with that stuff. There's real time stuff going on. There's flooding going on down in Louisiana and Arkansas. parts of Alabama and Texas. These are real things that we really need to worry about. And we need to teach our friends that don't know how to start taking care of themselves and preparing for the next event or whatever. We're thinking about this. We're in the hurricane season. So there's going to be a lot of hurricanes hitting the East Coast and the Florida Keys and probably all the way into like the Louisiana places like that. There's things that we really need to worry about that don't have anything to do with the zombie apocalypse. So basically, that's what I'm all about. Let's learn how to use those barrel rods like, we're teaching these new preppers how to do, that some of them don't know how to use a ferro rod. What do? We're sitting out there trying to fire it up Friday or something like that, trying to get everything working. And that's what I think that prepping and preparedness, survival, bushcrafting, all that stuff, these are things that we need to know for real time events and not some story time stuff, where the zombies are going to come after us, or the Walking Dead, or any of that crap like that. And, you know, there's a lot of fear mongering going on out there. There's a lot of idiots. It only takes a few people to start doing that, and people start jumping on the boat. The boat is getting pretty full, you guys. Let's get off the boat and start doing some real time stuff. You guys are going to be seeing in the background here, I'm going to be flipping up some different pictures of stuff that we need to start thinking about. So these are all things that I think that we should think about. I'm starting to rant. I'm starting to run out of time here. But I do want you guys to just take a minute, slow your minds down a little bit, and decide that, hey, we can do this without zombie apocalypse. I mean, Teowaki, yeah, it's going to happen. It could happen. The end of the world as we know it, Teowaki, could mean a grid down situation, a blackout across the whole United States, or even just one part of it. It could mean that Iran pulls a fast one and drops something in on us or whatever. There's always North Korea or China. There's real time events that we need to worry about, not none of this other stuff where people are fear mongering people into clicking on their videos or getting watch time or stuff like that. Let's teach ourselves. Let's teach the new people that are coming around every day, knowing that, hey, maybe I really do need to be prepared. There's plenty of things out there that we need to know without fear mongering. So this one is actually Steve got me thinking about it. Steve over there, excuse me, Corsair Trainers. So he would like for you to go check Corsair Trainers out. Go check out Uncle Al over there at Dive Bullfrog 79. Go see Wayne over there at Westman Survival. Go talk to Wes S. Go talk to the people that really know. You know, don't believe these fear mongers. Don't believe in people that are trying to get you to think crazy stuff. They got enough crazy stuff for real. Okay, guys, that's where I'm going to end it for this time, and hopefully you take something away with it. If you don't, hey, at least I got it out there. So you guys know I love each and every one of you. Can't do any of it without you. You guys really make it worth it for me. So, we have all kinds of live streams and stuff going on. I am gonna fixing on switching around again on my live streams. I'm gonna do Wednesday and Saturday are gonna be networking. I'm gonna use Monday and Friday for prepping and bushcrafting. So I'm gonna try to split everything down the middle. Hopefully it works out. If not, we'll try something else. That's what YouTube's all about. Okay, you guys, I love each and every one of you. God bless you. God bless me. God bless USA. Thanks for watching, guys.